just about ready to go. And today's starter, Ryan Nelson. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Finley makes the grab, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And Singy, you have to think this lefty-heavy lineup is ready to eat in this one with a righty on the hill.
Eat it is, Boog. So many lefties just feel more confident with a righty pitching, giving them that little edge. Doesn't always play out that way in the box score, though, so we'll see what happens in this game.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strike.
On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Next to hit, Ryan Howard. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Base knock center field. And that extends the inning. Jim Thome digs in for the Guardians. And that's outside. Thome went deep in his most recent game. Next offering is in for a strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Welcome back to Rupert Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Roy Halladay.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Digging in, Jake McCarthy. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. It looks like...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
And here is Alan Trammell. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2. Curve in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Steve Finley stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one ripped, but foul. Man at first, 1 away. Halladay, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
He was all over that one. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole.
Gets under it and pops it up. Headley. And he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting sixth.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo.
Right.
Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's an early. Back now at Rupert Stadium. Here's the power hitting catcher, Johnny Bench. Nelson back to work. And that one ripped to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit. And a foul ball. Nelson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Get out of town. He nails one out to right, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1.
The wind didn't hurt the chances of that ball getting out of here, that's for sure.
David Justice digs in for the Guardians. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Naylor gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. So in now for Cleveland, Chase Headley. And it's fouled away. And a foul ball. That one inside. Now 1-2.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Chase Utley digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 strike.
The other way. Gurriel handles the chance. And there's 2 away. Jimmy Rollins digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. He swings and fouls one off. Headley off of first with 2 away. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adrian Del Castillo. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out there to center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Larry Doby digging in now. High fly ball down the left field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Laced into left. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. So the lineup flips over. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That one outside. And now 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry.
Now this one gets through. Here comes Gurriel. He's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Lifted in the air down the left side. 2 down.
The batter, number
Now
3.
it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and that's how they take the lead. It's 5-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
So a lefty out of the pen, Steve Carlton. He's into the game with the bases empty. Now, Steve Finley. In for a strike. It's 0-1. 4 runs already in the frame at bottom half of inning number 2. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and they lead by 4. So 2 down, and Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that's in the dirt. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The 1-2. In the air to left down the line. Thompson racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 5. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Hank Thompson. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And
That's
ball
the ball.
1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. And up next for Cleveland, Ryan Howard. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Man at first with 1 gone. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Jim Thome. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
Two balls. No strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Howard stands at first with 1 out. That
Ball 3.
misses, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And there's the automatic. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Finley has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard. And next is the Guardians catcher, Johnny Bench. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Doby under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Welcome back to Rupert Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. That pitch gets the inside corner. 0-1. Carlton, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one misses, and 1-1. This one in the air. Howard settles underneath it, and there's 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit
Now
right down the
batting,
heart of the plate.
the left
Had
fielder,
pretty good timing on
Morton.
it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it out.
Muriel.
Headed down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
1 ball. 1 strike.
That one misses in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Doby stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
That's a ball. Oh.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Ball 4, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. One left for Arizona. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Number 57.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Rodriguez.
bullpen.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they're chipping away. It's 6-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Man at first, nobody out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. Swinging a foul out of play. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. That's long gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
So digging in, Chase Utley. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Carroll ranges back. Grabs it right up against the wall. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now it's going to be Jimmy Rollins. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Still only one out here in the inning. Outside. Hit on the ground to short. Fires to first in time. Here's Thompson to hit now. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard on the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's out number 3. But 2 rounds back. On the mound now, Hunter Gaddis.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Gaddis.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 7-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Finley in the box now. No balls and a strike. That
One
misses.
ball, one strike.
And the count even 1-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Another run for Arizona with this bomb. It's now 7. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tommy Henry.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings. You need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down. Jim Thome digs in for the Guardians. Broken bat, and it's popped up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
Johnny Bench digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. And that is out of play. Bench, 22 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. A changeup missing. And it's 1-1. And that one missing low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
3-2.
2 outs. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now here is Curtis Granderson. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball. No strike.
And a strike in there. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Del Castillo down to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. This homer brings the Guardians a bit closer. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Eugenio Suarez. And that's through there for a strike. Misses off the plate. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And that's the first out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
That clips the corner. Fans another. And that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Gurriel up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And the slider just misses. Next pitch is outside.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Gurriel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's to 3rd, and that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at 2nd. 2 on and 2 out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. There's a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Ball 1 there. Right side, and it goes just foul. That one not close. The count now 2-2. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 8-6.
Well done. Drives in the run. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Carroll stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hit in the air, center field. Granderson on his way over, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Blake Walston.
For the Diamondbacks.
David Justice digs in for the Guardians.
Walston.
That one pulled foul. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Martinez, a right-hander. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now Chase Headley. He's already homered here in this one. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That
One
one
and two.
misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's out to center field. Finley sizing this one up. And there's one away. So in now for Cleveland, Chase Utley. Swing and a miss as he was late.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's towards center. Finley has it sized up. Nabs it. And there's 2 down. Jimmy Rollins digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and that'll do it. So bottom of the Guardians going
Now
with a new
pitching
pitcher,
for
Darren
Cleveland.
O'Day.
They know
Number
that he can get
56.
a right-hander out, but
Darren
he's in position to face a
O'Day.
couple of lefties this inning.
The
Ball
shortstop takes the ball.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, center field. Granderson sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. And Naylor swings through that one.
0-2.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's out of here. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Suarez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Just missed.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes. Out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Diamondbacks.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
33.
A.J. Puck.
AJ. Puck.
Hank Thompson digging in now. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Torrey Hunter.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And a pitch. Out to center. Finley has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard.
That one fouled off. Fouled off left side. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And down. So now a pinch hitter, Joe Mauer. Runner on first with one down for him. That's inside.
One ball.
Howard leads off first with one away. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, that hit him. On the run, throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And up next for Cleveland, Johnny Bench. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play, and the inning is over. So remaining in the game defensively, Torrey Hunter. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Hit in the air out to center field. Granderson. And there's one down. Here's Gurriel. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gurriel gets a piece. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Doby stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Mantiply. Leading off, Curtis Granderson. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and foul ball. That's way outside. And that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Ginkel up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get over.
This ball is hammered deep center field, way back there, on its way out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 9-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
One out, base is empty. Chase Headley digs in for the Guardians. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So in now, pinch hitter coming on, Dansby Swanson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Line drive. And there's two away.
The batter,
Jimmy Rollins. Digs in. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Bill Mazeroski. The runner on first with two gone for him. That missed by a lot. Ball one. And that drops in for a strike. 1-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the eighth. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a two-run lead.
That's the third. Throws across the diamond. That's the third out. Guardians get one back on this homer. It's now bottom eight. Welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter. Geraldo. Perdomo. New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Cain.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 40, Matt Cain.
Fly ball center field, Granderson. Makes the catch for the out. Torey Lovello making a move for a new bat. Rene Pinto looking to start something with one gone.
Pinto.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Cain, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And it gets down, base hit. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Randall Grichuk, runner on first with one down for him. There's a strike. This one in the air, center field. Granderson settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's two away. D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Alec Thomas. The runner on first with two gone for him. That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a ball line to center. Granderson makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Staying in the game on defense, Alec Thomas. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. So they turn to their closer, Kevin Ginkel.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going back on this one. Way back there and gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 9-8. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well.
Ryan Howard digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one popped up. And Doby hauls it in. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
On the ground, right side. Doby to first, and they're down to their last out. Johnny Bench digs in for the Guardians. He's already homered in this game. Fastball, and it gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks slug their way to a win in this one.